This is Pertaining to Rose.
And Jumpin' Joel Bean.
I'm Pertaining to Rose. This is Jumpin' Joel Bean. What are we doing today?
Today we are making breakfast biscuit sandwiches.
And yes, we pre-cooked everything.
We just felt that, you know, it's a Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. You're not going to want to sit and watch us all day. So we figured we'd put them together on the show. And, but we have everything all ready.
What you need?
Cheese.
Oh, I didn't get it out because
Okay.
you never answered me.
Oh, I did. You just didn't hear me. Okay. I forget sometimes to talk louder when I'm in the living room.
This is the pan that I bought from T-Mill. I did wash it up before using it. And it did kind of smell like plastic a little bit when I was cooking with it. But it worked real well with a little lard in there. I did the first batch with no lard, and then I added a little lard for the second batch. It did better with the lard.
So basically, I love biscuits for breakfast. Rose and I are both people that, like, we don't even open our eyes till we're halfway through the coffee. So it seems kind of dumb to think that we're going to make breakfast. We're not.
You're not wearing a mic, so you can't walk away from the camera.
Oh.
Sorry.
So we're not, honestly, we're not going to do a very good job of,
Go ahead.
we're not going to do a very good job of making breakfast in the mornings. So I said, but I have this energy today in the afternoon. Let's make a bunch of sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can have them in the morning.
Oh, they look so pretty. And I did put turmeric and a little bit of salt on them.
Yes. And then we're gonna take and we're gonna put them together. And that way, all we got to do, Rose will vacuum seal.
After they're frozen.
After they're frozen, we're gonna freeze them first, though.
We have to try it out because I don't know how well the biscuits going to do in the vacuum freezer. Or vacuum sealed. But we're going to freeze them first and see if it does better that way. We're not sure. We'll just do the best. We'll do a couple of them and see how it works out for us.
And I noticed that my Rosie did leave several of the eggs dippy. That was in...
They're all dippy.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
I had to cook them. I had to cook the dippy a little bit harder, you know, so it's an overhard egg, actually, you know. Over medium to overhard, because cooking in that pan was not easy. I kind of had to do the best I could.
But I am definitely a dippy egg person.
And I had to use this little tiny spatula to get the eggs out, because none of my big spatulas work, and you know what you would normally use does not fit down in there.
Now, on Mondays, Kathy does come, and Kathy's been up for hours by the time she comes over to be my caregiver. So I can get her to make me eggs. But the rest of the week, me and Rose are kind of...
We're not morning people. Not morning breakfast people, I should say, because sometimes we're up extremely early.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't eat until later.
Yeah. Because nobody wants to cook it.
Right.
This way, all we got to do is pull it out and pop it in the microwave. We've got breakfast. It'll be a healthier breakfast. Now, I don't normally eat biscuits, but I'm fixing to have some dental work done. And I'm thinking that the biscuits will be soft enough. The only thing I might have to take out of these, maybe I might have to take the bacon out. Which will... Well, if you've ever seen
that'll make you cry.
If you've ever seen a grown woman fall down on the floor, kick her feet, and cry, that will be me. I will have a temper tantrum.
They look very good, Joel.
But they look delicious, and I think they're going to be wonderful to put in the freezer.
Yes, and we tag team cooking this. She did the biscuits for me. I always tend to brown the biscuits a little too much.
And she did the bacon, which I don't mess with the bacon so much anymore.
I did the bacon and the eggs.
I wind up burning myself when I try to do bacon. She did the eggs. awesome. Because I told her, she said, well, why do you want me to do the eggs? And I said, because I'm not using your pan.
Oh.
Because the reason being, not
It's
that I'm
never
never going to use her pan.
It's never been used.
But this is brand new to her.
Right.
And I said, I'm not going to be the first one to use your pan. I wouldn't like it.
Oh, I would have been fine with it.
So I said, no, I'll use your, I'll do it after. I'll use it. Now I'll use it because she's used it. But
yes.
I just kind of, I don't know.
Yes, Jumping Joe Bean's going to be off the air for a little bit, so
Yeah.
I decided to let her do the video today.
And I'm going to do one tomorrow.
I'm just behind the scenes here. Well, we're going to do the Golden Gals tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes, this is the Golden Gals.
Yeah.
Which is another channel that we started. I'll be right back.
I know, but I didn't want you to start talking and
So,
not hear you.
there'll be another, tomorrow we'll be doing the Golden Gals, which is a new channel we started. It actually was a channel Rose had, but we've changed the name to the Golden Gals, and
yes.
we sit around and talk, and Kathy's also included in that channel. And
Yes, it was one of my old channels that I wasn't doing anything on, and I thought, why not? Let's just use it and start something up.
yeah, and we can that way we can discuss how we've changed over the years.
Yes.
I used to be a firecracker. I mean, things set me off. And now most of the time I'm just like, really? Really? And I don't let it affect me the way it used to. I'm past it now.
Right.
Now it's kind of like there's so many things that are so much bigger.
Yeah.
So
Don't let all those little issues. I do once in a while, though. I have little stuff that'll irritate me, and then I think about it later. I'm like, why would I let something like that irritate me?
see, me too. And it took me a while to be able to do that. A lot of therapy helped me.
I got to keep saying, this too shall pass.
Yeah, I have a therapist who's wonderful. We talk every Friday. She just laughs and goes, okay, Jewel. Because Jewel can be rather a handful.
Rambunctious.
Yes, and a handful. But I have learned now when I'm out in public and stuff and people really make me mad, I don't throw a fit like I used to.
Right.
I don't like jump in their faces and stuff, or there would have been a real fit thrown over this dentist stuff.
Right.
But I've just tried to stay calm, cool, and collected, and and the thing about it is people kept telling me that after whatever interaction's over, they don't give me another thought.
Right.
But my nerves and my whole system's all wound up for hours. So why would I give them that power?
Right.
And that finally I'm a little thick-headed, bullheaded, something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure what you call it, but I can be very bullheaded, I guess you want to say. So it took me a while to figure out that, why am I giving them their power?
Right.
So I don't give them that power too often anymore. Occasionally, but that's everybody. Everybody has their moments where
Right.
it's just too much. But these are our biscuits.
Yum, yum, yum.
And let's go to bed now so we can get up in the morning and have biscuits.
Now we'll have one for lunch.
We will.
I'm going to put the rest in the freezer and let them freeze. Like I said, I have no clue how they're going to do once they're frozen and put into the vacuum sealer. But we'll try 2 in there and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, that sounds good to
That
me.
sounds great to me.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to...
If it works, it works. If it doesn't, maybe I can just put them and seal them in the vacuum sealer without vacuuming them. I can try that. Maybe that'll be better. We're looking to... Eggs and biscuits tend to freezer burn real easy.
Yeah, but with the vacuum seal, they're less likely to do that.
Right.
So that's why we're going to look to vacuum seal them.
They look amazing.
If push comes to shove, maybe we can just cook up a bunch of biscuits, put them in the freezer, and we can pull them out, and I can have them with sausage gravy.
Yep. There you go.
Because I'm going to have to find soft things to eat for the next couple weeks. That's what we're trying to do. I love my carnivore diet, and I'm very sad about having to go off of it. But eating meat right now is a challenge.
Right.
That's the word I want. Challenge.
It'll get better soon, though. We're looking to brighter days.
Yes,
sunnier days.
So, I thought I was going to really melt down about the fact that I've had to put my diet on hold, or my way of life on hold for a little bit. But it's okay, because I know that in the end, I'll feel so much better. My teeth will be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I'll be all ready to go back on my lifestyle and get even healthier. So
yep. We'll get it done.
Yep, so that's the way I have to deal with it. But these look delicious.
Yes, they do.